welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk to you about my 2021 favorites. 2021 was an exciting year for me natural beauty wise because I started this YouTube channel in December of 2020, so it's sort of like my year anniversary this month of having a YouTube channel. There was a time when I had my first child that I seemed to like stray away from skincare and body products and all the beauty things that I loved from the point I was probably like in middle school or high school with like Bath and Body Works and the Body Shop and all those things. I was super into that and like playing with kind of makeup and mainly skincare and perfume and all that body kind of stuff. Up until the point I think I had my child, it was just like, especially with the first year with my first child, was like intense, of course, and I got away from that stuff. And then in late 2020 or early 2021, I got back into it, and I got back into it to the point that I started a YouTube channel. And while my channel is small, it's grown, you know, from like 0 to about 80 people now, which makes me happy. So thank you for watching. And anyways, so that's a kind of a long intro, but it's sort of like my first year of getting back into the clean beauty arena. So it's fun to look at what I enjoyed over this year. So first we'll start with, we're gonna start with cleansers first. So I have my stuff like all laid out in front of me. So let me just get my cleansers first. Ooh. All right, so the first, I have 3 different cleansers that were my favorites this year. One of them was, you've probably heard me talk about a lot of these things over the past year, but this is the Lightwork Rosehip Fruit Extract Cleansing Oil. And it's funny because this is all I've used of it so far, which might make you think that, you know, I didn't love it, but I do. I think it's a beautiful, like thicker cleansing oil, and I love the smell. It has a citrus scent, and yeah, I really enjoy cleansing my face with it. So this is my first product from my favorites in 2021. And next up I have an empty Wabi Sabi The Giver, and this is their Illuminative Cleansing Oil. I had ended up putting this on my project pan and finished it maybe like in October approximately, sometime around then. And I really like this, and I put it on the project pan because it was nearing expiration. So this cleansing oil has a coffee scent, and while I don't think I'd be looking to repurchase it anytime soon, not only because I have like several cleansing oils open or different like cleansing balms and this and that, I'm glad I got to experience it. And one of the reasons it's my favorite one of my favorites is because I feel like it's really unique. Like there's not many, I haven't found many coffee scented products in general, but particularly in a cleansing, like a facial cleansing product. So I thought this was really unique, and it was like a nice oil and everything. So I recommend this cleansing oil. It's one of my favorites. And my next favorite, and these are no particular order. I didn't have like a number one for each category. I had a few in some of the categories, so I just figured it didn't need to have strict rules. So my next one is the Botanical Nourishing Cleansing Oil, and this is a small size, but Santa's gonna be bringing me the big size. So this is something that I am repurchasing. And so the nice thing about Botanical is I think she offers small trial sizes in almost all, if not all, of her products. So I think it's just such a nice way to like try things before you buy them in full. But even that being said, I don't know the size of her full size off the top of my head, but that alone is in like the $40 range. So her products are not that expensive, in my opinion, compared to a lot of clean beauty products that I've experienced this year. But I also know there's plenty of clean beauty products in affordable price ranges as well. But anyways, this is another beautiful cleansing oil. Like it's a nice, I wouldn't want a thin oil to be part of like a cleansing oil. So I like that this is like thicker, and it has like I guess the scent comes from lemon balm and lavender, but I get a lemon scent when I use this. So it has like a pleasant scent and a nice feel. And I like the fact that it's also an affordable price. So this is one I have repurchased. And it's just, yeah, it's just a nice pleasant lemon scent. So I'm a big fan of this Botanical Nourishing Cleansing Oil. All right, next up, let's talk about face moisturizers. So my favorite face moisturizer, which I just realized I'm so excited about because just today I finished my, like a facial oil I was using, one from my Project Pan. It was Skin Owl Lavender Cleansing Oil. Sorry, my cat's rubbing against the camera. I should have fed the cats before I started filming. I just finished a Skin Owl Lavender Drops today, and that was one that was on my Project Pan. And I knew that when I finished that face oil, I could start using a new, a different one that I already have open. And I believe that this one, Botanical Ambient Moisture Liquid, is the next on my list to finish, meaning it's an already open product. I think it's one of the ones that's closer to expiration date than my other open ones, if that makes sense. So I'm pretty sure that I start to get to use this every day now. And I love this moisturizer so much. So I got it from a Clean Beauty box this year before they closed. And what I normally do, which I think I've explained, is like the month I get the box, like now I do Beauty Heroes, right? So I get the box and I use the product from that box for the month, and then I put it away and then rotate back in my like oldest product. So I used this for the month that I got it to test it and give you guys feedback, and then I put it back. But every now and then I wanted to treat myself, I would use this as my facial moisturizer that day. So yeah, this expires in May 2022 because I have plenty of time, but I love it. It's funny because it's unique. It's not very thick. That's what it looks like. You can see it's not, I guess it looks a little runny there, but it's not that runny. I think I might need to shake it up a little, but it has like a gel moisturizer type feeling. And I love the scent, but it sounds weird, but I've described it sometimes that it like slightly reminds me of Play-Doh, but I love the smell of Play-Doh, but in like a really pleasant way. I'm sure that sounds really unappealing to a lot of you, but it's like, I think it's supposed to smell like fruit, like raspberries or strawberries, like fruit something, but I don't know. I love the smell though, and I love the feel. I just love the way it feels on my skin, just like that serum moisturizer feeling. I just find it unique. In some ways, if any of you if you get Beauty Heroes, or if you've ever tried the Lil Fox Marshmallow Poof, which is like it's like a serum-y gel type moisturizer. It kind of reminds me of that texture-wise in a way, more so than like a moisturizer you might scoop out from like a pot, like a thicker one and stuff. Anyways, I love this moisturizer. I highly recommend it. Again, it's Botanical. You can try it in a smaller size, I believe, if you want. And I haven't repurchased, but this is a product I'm gonna want around. So I'm gonna use it up in full. I think, like I said, it's gonna become my daily moisturizer soon, which if that's true, if I'm right, I'm so excited. That means I can use it tomorrow morning. And I think when I use it in full and like use up some of my other products and stuff, maybe next time there's like a sale or something, I'll get a full one. I probably should have just gotten one during the Black Friday sale because there was 25% off all of her products, but I already am getting several of hers, so I didn't. And I want to get it in like its peak freshness, so I think I'll wait till I use this one up. So big fan of this Ambient Moisture Liquid. I have a little question mark with this one, but I think out of all the facial oils I used this year, I think one of my favorites is this Joaquina Botanica Hydrating Glow Oil. This was from a fairly recent Beauty Heroes box, and it's such a nice oil, and the scent is so unique. I just feel like it's really noteworthy, and while again it hasn't been one that has become my like daily, I don't know why I just left it up. It's not the one that's like, I'm not using it daily yet, like, so I used it during the month and then I put it back. It stands out in my head for like feel, and the marzipan type scent is how people say it smells. It's like a kind of like almond. Oh, it smells so good and absorbs nicely and everything. So I'm gonna say that this Joaquina Botanica Hydrating Glow Oil is another one of my favorite face moisturizers. So we have this, you know, moisturizer, and then we have this oil. And one other one that I really liked, which falls into the face moisturizers, but different than an oil, different than the Ambient Moisture Liquid, is the Leilani Bless Beauty Balm. I only had a small sample of it from Petit Vour, and I used the whole thing. I didn't think that I liked balms as a moisturizer after using the Hanua Hawaiian Skincare Mehalani Moonlit Glow Balm, because that one was really heavy and greasy in my opinion. But the Bless Beauty Balm was different in almost every way. It was different color. It was pink, whereas the Hanua was blue. The scents were different, and I think it was like a thinner balm, and it wasn't thick or greasy. And when I used it, I really liked it. And like what I did to prepare for this video is I, you know, like thought about and looked through my products, but I also watched the empties videos that I'd made throughout the entire year, and like kept a list while I was going of anything that I mentioned as a favorite or anything that like it reminded me of favorites. And the Mehalani, the Bless Beauty Balm from Leilani stood out to me as like a nice balm. I don't know if I'll be repurchasing any time soon because I have so many other face moisturizers, as you know. But it was a favorite, and it's a nice product, so I do recommend that. I don't know if they have a perfume on it now. I've heard before they have like a perfume of the scent of it. It's a really nice smell too, which you know I love. Okay, so onto eye cream. I had a hard time picking an eye cream. I've used a few this year. I liked the Violets Are Blue eye cream that I got in a Beauty Heroes box, but I've used it so minimally I didn't want to use that yet. And I also feel like eye creams are kind of like a boring product. Like it's not one I get much out of, like experience-wise, but I use more trying to like combat the wrinkles I have, or the wrinkles like I'm developing or will develop over time. So I decided to go with the Coco Kind Revitalizing Eye Cream. This is, I don't know the price off the top of my head, but it's really affordable. I think I'm almost positive it's like less than 30, but it could be even like in the 20-something range. And the nice thing that I really like about it, so it's like a lotion type consistency. You can see there. That's what it looks like. So it's not like an oil or anything. And it has this metal roller ball, or not roller ball, but a metal applicator, which like I just enjoy using each morning when I put it on. And yeah, I just think it's a really affordable product. I don't notice any like immediate results. Like I said, I kind of think of an eye product as sort of like a preventative kind of product. So I don't expect to like look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, my eyes look amazing. No, I just use it because I hope that what I'm doing is helping it. And my main two eye products I used this year was this daytime and the One Love Organics Eye Bright. It's like they call it a serum, but it's like an oil with a roller ball. I do not like that. I can't wait to finish it. It's my night one because it like never absorbs and stuff. So, you know, this one was better than that. So I'm gonna go with this. I hope to someday finish this. It's on my project pan, and I don't know that it feels like I'll never finish it, but we'll see. I use it daily. So it lasts forever too, if you want bang for your buck. So yeah, we'll see if maybe like 2022, I have some different eye cream preferences, but for this year, it's Coco Kind. All right, so I was really thinking I didn't have anything in the toner category. And then when I started watching my empties, several products popped up for me. I don't have any of them physically, so I'm gonna be putting photos, like you've already seen, for some of the products I don't have in front of me. So one of the toners I used was the Tyla Value Illuminating Toning Mist. Used that from Petit Vour. Love the smell. That's sort of like, with toners for me, I don't notice any results right after. I kind of think of the skincare as like comprehensive, so all the steps lead to like a good result or not. That's sort of how I think about it. So I don't notice like after toner a certain thing, or after a serum certain thing, really, usually. So I just liked the experience of using these ones. So the Tyla Value Illuminating Toning Mist, like great smell, and I enjoyed it. I definitely would consider repurchasing it. I even went on Petit Vour yesterday to see how much it cost. It's about $55, I believe, for like 2.5 ounces. So maybe I'll get it in the future. I also really like the Blue Alchemy Toning Elixir. I got to use a sample of that, but not like a super small one, like more like a deluxe sample. So I got to use it pretty consistently, and I actually really liked that. So that's another one that I really enjoyed using. And then I also enjoyed using the Hanua Hawaiian Skincare Beauty Water, which is their version of a toner. So yeah, that is a great toner. It's like a nice scent. I think it has exfoliating properties. Sorry, I'm trying to mute what I have going on here. I think I meant to mute it before I started filming. So anyways, it's a nice toner. It had like so they say it has exfoliating properties. I didn't ever really notice anything like that, but I just like enjoyed it as a toner. So I ended up having those 3 toners as my favorites, which surprised me because it's sort of a category I think of as sort of like unnecessary, possibly. Next up, face masks. You know, this year, especially because of my first project pan, a large goal of mine was to use up products I had, especially the oldest, worst, least desirable. So many of my empties, when I was watching, I was like, oh, that was a bad product, that was a bad product. So it was like using up a lot of the junky ones. So I think I'll be using a lot more nice, desirable products in 2022, whereas some of 2021 was using up like the older products that I had. Like some of them were years old. So several of the face masks that I focused on this year were like not my favorite. And then some of the newer ones I got didn't feel worthy of a favorite. But my one favorite mask I picked, again, it's Botanical, is the Tidal Moon Moisture Mask. And it's described as a restorative honey balm with aromas reminiscent of ancient coastal forests. So this is kind of interesting because I just sort of think of it, I mean, they call it restorative, right? So to me, I use it as like a special treatment for the skin, like extra moisture and like nutrients and stuff. I don't have many breakouts, knocking on wood. I have pretty normal skin. So I don't have a lot, I don't need like very clarifying or super like active masks. So I like use this sort of to like kind of just special treat my skin. It's like a special treatment for my skin is the way I think of it. And so this mask like doesn't blow my socks off or anything. I don't notice differences after I use it, which I know is the reason many people use a mask. But number one, it's beautiful. The color is beautiful, but the scent of it is really unique. I think I just love a unique scent, you know? It's nice when it's a pleasant, unique scent. I got this from a clean beauty box, and that came with the Ambient Moisture Liquid too. So actually this whole box ended up being like a favorite, or one of my favorites. But oh, the scent, I have described the scent as reminding me in a little way of like church. I go to Catholic church. Smell of like the incense or whatever it is, sometimes at certain like special masses. I think it's usually like around Christmas. I can't stop smelling it. And then also like church and like sort of like Christmas trees or something. It sounds like such a weird like description, but it's such a, it's really amazing. So it feels like a treat when I use it. I have to experiment more with it. Like I usually just put it on directly from the jar, but I think some of the instructions say to like put it in your hand, add water, and then put it on. And I've done it before, but I feel like there's just more to discover with this. It's like, you can try it kind of with water, without, whatever. But my final smell, it's beautiful and I recommend it. But if you're looking for a mask that is gonna like clean up acne and like I'll do all these things, I don't know all the specifics on this mask, but I would say it's probably not super active, but I could be wrong. The way I use it, I mean, it's called a moisture mask, right? So to me, if you're looking to impart moisture into your skin, this is a great one. But if you're looking to clean up acne, this might not be the right choice. I don't know the price off the top of my head, but I'll try to put it in here. But yes, so that is my favorite mask. And again, I'm all preparing from like Project Pan 2022, and I'm like focusing on a different mask right now and trying to like clean out. I think I'm down to like 4 open face masks, which was just like amazing for me because I think I had 7 or 8 like earlier this year. So I feel good to be like using up the ones that I don't love and be able to use like the ones I do love more frequently. All right, face mists or essences. I had some to choose from. You know, I had, well, we don't need to go into all the ones I didn't choose. What I did choose, which I don't have in front of me, is also from Hanua Hawaiian Skincare, the Lee Hao Mist. It's really nice smell. It's blue tansy scent. So if you don't like blue tansy, you probably wouldn't like it. But I just thought it was a really kind of special mist. It had a really nice mister on it. You know, the sprayer was really good and the smell of it was really nice. So I was a big fan of this mister, of this mist. Again, I don't spray a mist on my face and like really notice something. So for me, it's experiential. And for this, I enjoyed the experience of using it. For the bath, I didn't have anything. I thought of the different bath salts I used. I tried 2 different Persoma baths, which some people rave about, mist for me. I used old bath salts and stuff mostly. I used my kids' bubble bath sometimes. So it wasn't an exciting year for me for bath products. I have one from Botanical that I'm using, which I don't even think they sell anymore. Pretty sure they don't, but I could be wrong. Maybe they do. I don't know, I haven't looked again. But I don't love it. It wouldn't be on the favorite list. I do have an unopened, I think it's Audacity bath salts that I got as a gift with purchase, but I haven't opened it because I was using older things. So I think I'm gonna probably work my way through this like Botanical one, and then I'll move on to that maybe, or maybe I'll try it. You know, I have not been able to take a bath for like 2 months due to like a medical procedure I had where they didn't want me taking a bath. So I have not had a bath for like, it was last in October, so probably about like 2 months. And I have missed it. And maybe what I'll do to treat myself for my first bath back is open up those bath salts. I think I'll do that. But that being said, that doesn't have anything to do with this video. I don't have a favorite bath product. Nothing registered as a favorite to me, so I'm just gonna let that category stand empty. When I thought about body exfoliators, I also was using junkier products that I wanted to use up. There was several that I used. It was like a Mary Kay product that was like probably 500 years old. Some other products that I had gotten from like different beauty boxes over time. And even the one I'm using right now is an older, less desirable one. So the one that I chose, so I might end up using this in full and not loving it, but the one I did like the best out of not many great options was the Coco Kind scrubbing clay. And as you can see, it's like pretty full. So I've used it a few times, but out of all the body exfoliators I've used, this one is the nicest. Yeah, I mean, it's coffee scented. It's kind of, it's like cream mixed with coffee grounds. So it says body scrub with upcycled coffee and prebiotic chicory. So I am excited to use this in 2022 and like leave the old ones in the dust. I think in our gift with purchase that I'm going to be opening on Christmas, I think there was a Osmia body scrub, which people love, so I'm excited to try that. But for this year, my favorite's going to be the Coco Kind scrubbing clay. But it'll be interesting to see what happens after I've used this in full, what I think about this product, if it's going to be something I would consider repurchasing or not. All right, let's see. Next up, I have serums. Serums was another category that I had to like ask myself what I really loved, but I ended up with 2. One of them was the Earthwise Beauty Black Locust Firming Concentrate, which I am getting, I used in full, and I am getting another of. Well, I asked for Christmas for it, and I'm helped the person purchase it online, so it's coming to me. I love that firming concentrate from Earthwise Beauty. It's a super unique smell, but I just remember, because I haven't used it now for like approximately 6 months, but I knew I always wanted to repurchase it. And like I said, kind of a unique smell, like every one of Earthwise Beauty's products. To me, in my opinion, they're all unique scents, and oftentimes me and them don't jive very well. This one I love. The feel of it on my skin was like, felt so decadent, thick, and like beautiful. So that was a favorite, and I'm so excited to use it again in 2022. And then the other one is a recent addition, the Couscous or Cuscus, whatever it is, D-Drop Humectant Factor. This was from a fairly recent Beauty Heroes box, I think November. It's a nice, I like the serum. It has like a peppermint scent, and it's, as you can see, like, it's not thin though. It's like, I want to say like silicone-y, but like aloe-y. Yeah, nice like peppermint smell, but not super strong where you wouldn't want on your face. But I enjoy putting it on every morning. It slips really well. Yeah, I like it. This is a favorite of mine. Like I said, I sampled the products for the month, put them away. This one never got put away. I just kept it in my routine, and I like it a lot. So this is a nice serum. Again, this is the Couscous D-Drop Humectant Factor. Again, I still don't totally understand. Is it a CBD product? Is it not? It has hemp liposome. I don't know, but I like it. So whether it has CBD or not, I don't think I really care, but I would like to know for sure. I just need to ask somebody to clarify. I don't know why I haven't went that route and found out. Next up is SPF. Two favorites. So I really like the Coco kind Daily SPF. This is an SPF of 32. I used it a lot. I think actually, sometimes you can't really tell how much is in these tubes these days because they're like hard to see through. But this has no tint to it. It's white. Their products are quite affordable, as you've heard me say, but it's pretty much unscented, and I have no issue with white cast with it. I did a whole video on my sunscreens this summer, so you can check that out if you want, but no white cast at all. Just kind of like a mild sunscreen scent. Yeah, it's zinc oxide, 21%. And then the SPF I've been using now, I'm using it as it's a tinted sunscreen. It's Babo Botanicals, and it's SPF 30. And this is the one I'm using every day right now. It's more liquidy than the Coco kind. I don't know if they have other shades, so obviously, ew, I took a lot. That could be a problem, but I don't have any, wow, that was a lot. See if I can get my hands to be tinted. I don't have any white cast issues with it. Like I said, I'm using it daily now. More so for the tinted factor, but happy that I'm getting the sunscreen factor. But yeah, I think it's great. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase. I'll have to see what I feel like experimenting with and stuff. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's not a heavy foundation or heavy coverage, but no white cast. So I'm a big fan of both of these. Babo Botanicals and Coco kind. Tinted, untinted, more liquidy, less liquidy. So yeah, I recommend these both. Okay, so next up I have body lotions and body oils, and I had several in this category. All right, so let me show you the ones I have with me. One of them is really new. I got this around Thanksgiving time. I don't know if it was a Black Friday sale or what, but it's new to me, but I love it. It's called Rachel's Plan B. Sorry, got sun here. The scent is Sweet Pumpkin, and it's their body butter. I got it from the Beauty Garden. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And so I've used this much in about less than a month. I use it after my bath, after my showers. It smells so good. That's the consistency. Just put it on the palm of my hand here because I've been putting a lot of things on the top of my hands. But you know what? It moisturizes in really nicely. It looks greasy right there, but I put it on my arms and legs after my shower, and it sinks right in, and the scent is like really nice. If you like a sweet gourmand type scent. If you, clearly you're not gonna order something like that if you don't like the sweet pumpkin scent, but it smells really good. I think when I was looking at it, people said one of the things about this company is it's like known to be very true to scent, or like very true to description, like it's meant to smell as it says, and I was very pleased with this body butter. I would definitely recommend it. This was $25. I don't know how that compares to well, I can tell you how it compares to some other lotions, but I think it's beautiful, and I'm sorry, I can't stop smelling it. I was not disappointed with it. And some of the ingredients, if you care, are shea butter, apricot kernel oil, grapeseed oil, beeswax, pumpkin extract, sweet orange oil, vanilla, something, planifolia, I don't know. Anyways, it's beautiful. So I recommend Rachel's Plan B for that product. I haven't used any of the other stuff, but I know they have a few other scents, and it's definitely something I would explore in the future. Okay, and next up, this was also new, Couscous, their lemon body potion. This was from, I told you about the serum, which came in the same box, and I think that was, yeah, the previous month, so November. Anyways, again, I've had this for about a month and a half, and I've used that much. And whoa, I gotta work around the sun, there we go. It's a whipped body lotion potion. It's like a mousse, and it's lemon scented. Different consistency than the body butter, of course. Nice lotion. If you like lemon, I think you'd like it. It's gonna be very slippery after all this. Sinks in well, just like unique scent. But this, I believe, is an $88 value. So I would not be repurchasing it, even though it's beautiful. It just wouldn't be on the repurchase list for me, because I think it's too expensive personally, but it is a favorite. I've really enjoyed using it. I am flying through it, as you can see, so it's just beautiful. I like the product a lot. I had some good last or late part of the year wins in this category. Those two are both November, I think. What else? Okay, so I liked Osmia's body oils. I used the Naked Body Oil, small one, and then I got that from Petitbourg, and then I used the Sunset scented Osmia body oil, and I used a little one on that too. Naked Body Oil unscented is not really for me, but it was really nice. And then Sunset I didn't love, but I still really liked the body oil. So I did ask Santa for a trial size, like the small sizes of their 3 other body oils they have. So I'll let you know how those turn out. But I do really like the Osmia body oils. They're very nice. I tried Blue Alchemy's Relief Body Oil, I think it's called. And that was like Hinoki, I forget what other, I can't think of what the other scent description is or word or whatever. But I used that body oil. I used samples of it, and I really liked that. So I would consider that in the future. There was a body lotion I had a small thing of from my hairdresser. It was the brand Alarum, and it was their body lotion, and it was watermelon scented, which was so unique. But it ended up having ingredients that I didn't love in it, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but I did really love it. And then one of the best ones that I used this year was Botanical again, their Zephyr Body Oil. It was their special oil, seasonal that they came out with in the spring, and it was supposed to be strawberry scented, which it was, but also had blue tansy with it. It was so beautiful. The scent was lovely. The body oil was lovely. I had a small thing of it because the full size was $60, and I didn't feel comfortable spending that at the time. And it was it was my favorite body oil of this year for sure, and probably tops the lotions and stuff for me if I had to pick one favorite. But it was a really beautiful product. I mean, so I don't have any affiliation with any brands. And I've mentioned a lot of Botanical today. I think they fell into my favorite facial cleansing category, face moisturizer category, face mask, and then that body oil. it's a lot of things. So I do highly recommend Botanical. All right, I did my favorite body exfoliator already. My favorite deodorant I don't have in front of me was from Schmidt's. It was black and rose and black pepper scent. My husband got it for me last year for Christmas. Like with his other he gifted me a whole bunch of little clean beauty things. And the scent description sounds so weird, like rose and black pepper, but I loved it. The deodorant worked great. It smelled really good. I have other deodorants that I'm using and that I have to use, but that one is definitely a favorite for me. So I would definitely consider repurchasing that in the future. I'm using I think it's a 7th generation one right now. And like my body has gone through a lot of hormonal changes the past few months and it's not working great, but I don't know if a different deodorant would work well. I'm just using it and kind of showering more often and whatever, I don't know. Favorite hand cream. Ranavat hand cream. Ooh, I was using a few older hand creams. We'll just stay there. A few older hand creams that I had that weren't even that good, but this was one I purchased this year. And let's see where I can go, where the sun is. It's doing weird things, like polka dot sun. Oh, apparently I gotta squeeze a little harder here. My hands are so slippery at this point. Anyways, this is a nice hand cream. It is rose scented, so if you don't like roses, it's not like horrible rose scent. I don't really love rose scent anyways, but I like this hand cream well enough. I actually have another unopened of it, and I'll be happy to use it, and it's small and stuff. And you know, clearly I'm going through it just fine because there's not tons of it left. But this was my favorite out of the ones I used, but I do recommend this. It's a nice hand cream, but if you're not into like rose scented things, you might not like it, so yeah. And hair. A few more categories. Almost done, sort of, kind of. Okay, hair products. I have barely talked about this brand. This is the brand I've been using almost for a lot of this year. A Body Suisse. This was a limited edition box from Boxwalla, actually, that I purchased. And I think I purchased it like close to a year ago. So I'm trying to use these. I think this is finally starting to feel like the shampoo is starting to feel a little bit lighter. I noticed when I used it last night, I was like, okay, I think I'm getting somewhere with this. I don't know about you guys, but when I shampoo, I always shampoo 2 times. Like, cause I always do one shampoo and then the second time I get a much better lather. So I like to do it twice, and then I always condition once. So it's almost like I always have leftover conditioner. So whatever, either way, these work great. They're Nourishing Shampoo from A Body Suisse, and it has Himalayan wild cherry oil, Indian gooseberry, and Edelweiss, I think is called, that's how you say it. And then the conditioner has Himalayan wild cherry oil, moringa oil, coconut oil, Indian gooseberry, neem, fenugreek, and Edelweiss. And these are made in Switzerland. I think these have been great. The smell is really nice. I really like the smell. I would say it's kind of a unisex scent. I remember when I was like being tempted to buy it, the different people I watched on YouTube were all talking about the scent and like how amazing it was and everything, and I have to agree, it smells really good. And it is a scent that lingers, not to the point that I feel like it overwhelms like my body lotion or perfume, but if I have my hair up close to when it's been washed, like a day after or something like that, and then I take it out, like I can smell it in my hair, but in like a nice way, which is good. I mean, I think having your hair smelling good is a nice thing, personally. So I totally recommend these. I won't be repurchasing them anytime soon. I have another brand. I have a lot of hair products. I'm on like a no buy for hair products, just self-imposed. So I'm trying to like finish these, or at least finish the shampoo, and then move on to Inner Sense because I need to, but I'm gonna use these in full, and I really like them. So that's my favorite shampoo and conditioner for 2021. And then just like another hair product that I've really loved has been the Inner Sense True Enlightenment Scalp Scrub. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but I've really enjoyed using it. It was part of an Inner Sense limited edition box that I bought last year too. And it's a peppermint scalp scrub. I have some of it like in a other Tupperware in my shower, so I haven't used all this amount yet, if that makes sense. There's elsewhere, like in my shower. Anyways, it even has like chunks of like candy cane in it, I believe. Oh, it's like super peppermint candy cane scented. I have heard there's scalp scrubs that you use to like scrub your scalp and then they will lather into a shampoo, and that sounds appealing to me. But I have to say that this, I have trouble like getting it in. I feel like it's always getting caught in my hair in the process. Like, we'll see by the time I finish it if I've ever like perfected user like error with it. But you get it in there, it smells great, it's peppermint, and it like, you get this cooling sensation on your scalp, and like it's like smells good, and there's a cooling sensation, and yeah, it's like a nice experience. It's a special experience. I don't do it super often, but when I have some extra time to like do myself a scalp scrub, and then I'll wash my hair, and then I'll do like one of the hair masks from Inner Sense to like detox, or like to usually like to moisturize my hair. It's like a nice like extra, you know, special thing, like a face mask kind of, right? So I do really recommend this scalp scrub, but I have heard, like I said, that there's other brands that they have a scalp scrub that goes into a shampoo, so it just seems like a easier process. So I'll probably explore that in the future, but in the meantime, this is a really nice product. So that's all my hair products. Just a brief mention for like children's and baby products. I've tried several different ones this year, and I've kind of really started to settle on Pipette. I just really like their like scents. This is vanilla and ylang ylang, and they have another scent that I use. But I think like the baby shampoo and wash is really nice and easy, and same with the lotion. They're just like kind of subtle smells, but they do smell good, and you know, they work on the kids, they do the job, and they're really affordable. So that's pretty great. I wish they'd make a bubble bath though. They don't make a bubble bath yet, and I want them to. Next up is perfume. This was the first year that I ever even tried any like quote unquote clean perfumes. So the two that I have here are Ellis Brooklyn West. I bought this at some point from somewhere, and I've been using it every day, so I'm working on finishing it. It has like a citrus scent. Probably not a repurchase for me, but I like it. Clearly I've been wearing it every day, and they have a lot of different scents, Ellis Brooklyn, so I recommend it. And if you like citrus scents, or if you read the description, you like what it says, I do recommend this perfume. I think it's nice. And then this other one I got is from Inkling Scents. It was from Petit Vour. This was in the scent Sultry, and that's how much I've used. Lasts a long time. I'm gonna probably come back to this one after I finish the Ellis Brooklyn one, but this is, it's like a vanilla scent, but it has more to it than vanilla. It's kind of sexy. I mean, it's called Sultry, but it does have like a sexy scent in my opinion. So I haven't tried any more of Inkling Scents, but I think this was really nice, and a little lasted a long time. I like to roll it on my wrist, and yeah, it's just like a nice scent. And you know, for my first clean beauty perfumes, I've been happy with those two. Let's see what else I have. So another category I have was makeup, and I don't have a lot. The only thing I had that I really wanted to mention in the makeup category was the K.R. Weiss Matte Naturally Liquid Lipstick, and it's around somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it today. I looked in the spots it normally might be, and I couldn't find it. I don't know if it's like in my car somehow or something. I gotta find it, because it's, I wonder, hold on. I'm back. I thought maybe I knew where it was, but I still can't find it. So anyways, I love this K.R. Weiss lipstick. I've been trying to focus on older new ones, but I use it sometimes, and it's like in a lip gloss, like it's in a tube, but it's a matte lipstick, and I just really like it. It's like very smooth and stuff. So I'm gonna be using it a lot more in 2022. So I really like that lipstick. I just thought I'd recommend it. If you like not a stick, but a gloss, but matte, you might like it. And lastly, okay, I had a hard time deciding about body soaps, because I've been on a big body soap adventure this year, I'd say. I've purchased a lot of soap from Osmia, which is new to me company for 2021, and then Sunny Ruckus from Marie from the YouTube channel Rebags. She started making her own soap, I think this summer, so like halfway through this year. and Beekman 1802. I've tried some of their soaps, so I just kind of wanted to like, I don't know, show you some, because I think soaps can be like kind of, I don't know, like an art in some ways. I don't know if that sounds very dramatic, but I've just enjoyed like the soap experience. Okay, I think my son's situation is better now. What I was saying was, I think that soap is kind of like an artistic thing. It's sensorial and stuff. I don't know, just like in a different way than maybe some other products. So I just wanted to show you some. Some of my favorites, I mean, have been Osmia, the Dirty Chai soap. The box itself is pretty, but like the soap, you know, I cut it up so it doesn't look as nice as when it was like first, you know, received. But that's kind of what this Dirty Chai soap looks like. It definitely smells like chai. It's one of their fall scents. It has like exfoliating properties in it. Just like they look pretty. Again, they look prettier before you chop them. But I have enjoyed just like kind of sampling the different soaps. This is another one by Osmia. This is a winter special. Evermint. This is what Evermint looks like. That's just pretty, right? That's pretty and it smells like mint. So that's nice. And then just one more. Another one from their winter series, Winter Solace. It's actually it's not noteworthy the way it looks, but it's just nice. I think it has like some orange scent to it and stuff. Anyways, I just think these soaps are like really pretty, and I've definitely started a bar soap collection, which I'm okay with. I enjoy like when I finish my soap, deciding which one I'm gonna pick next, just like I do any beauty product. But these soaps have been fun. This Osmia, this little thing, like they have a thing for like mini bars. So you can try like their 5 different ones. And this is like two. Oops. I've used 3 of them so far. And that's like 2 of the last ones I have in the box. That's like probably a really nice gift for somebody that loves soap. Actually, I did meant to say that one of my favorite soaps is the Osmia Citrus Pearl, and I'm using it right now. It was one of these little mini bars. It's that big. But anyways, that's what it looks like. The sliver of it that I can show you. Nice like little orange scent with some exfoliating properties, which is very nice. And then I said I experimented. I am experimenting with, and I will be experimenting more with Sunny Ruckus soaps. My favorite that I've used so far out of 2 or 3 has been Puka Shell. That smelled great. This is Goofy Foot. This is one of her soaps. And then another one of her soaps is Duck Dive. And that's what that looks like. So I haven't even used these 2 yet. But I enjoy like, yeah, like I'm getting more for Christmas and stuff. So I'm enjoying like playing around with the soaps. And then Beekman 1802 has some nice soaps too. This one is their Honey and Oats Scrub Bar. This one's still wrapped up clearly. I did have their vanilla Absolute Bar, but I broke it up. So I kind of massacred this one, but this is what it looks like. I mean, it looked better before I chopped it up, you know, but it has like the numbers in it and stuff, if you can see, before I took a knife to it. The scent is so nice and they're really creamy. So favorite one from Sunny Ruckus is Puka Shell. Favorite one from Osmia so far is either Citrus Pearl or Dirty Chai. And then Beekman 02, I think I like the Vanilla Absolute the best. So those are just some brands of soap that I've been loving. And that is everything for my 2021 favorites. So it was a longer video for sure. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and click the subscribe button so you'll be alerted for when the next video comes out. I think there's gonna be some good videos coming out end of December, early January, and beyond. I hope I can keep growing and keep providing great content. And I would love any comments that you have based on watching this video. Love to hear your thoughts. So I look forward to chatting with you in the comments below. And in advance, Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and Happy New Year. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.